What is going on, good people of YouTube? It is me, Chavez. I am back with another MLB player prop video for you. Today is Saturday, May 27th, 2023. As always, I hope this video finds you all doing well and in good spirits. Here's a quick rundown of everything to expect from today's video. We'll recap our plays from yesterday. We'll talk briefly about our new partnership, promo, my goodness, promo with Thrive Fantasy, and then we'll dive into the Prizepicks dashboard as well as the Thrive Fantasy dashboard and go over some player props that I like for today. So if you like the way that sounds, stick around, drop a like, drop a sub, and click the notification icon. Go ahead and get notified of all upcoming content and videos from me and my channel. And without further delay, let us jump into those plays from yesterday. All right, let's start off with Ian Happ over 0.5 total bases. Only one Cub went over this line yesterday, and it was Christopher Morel because Hunter Green was on a mission. Career day for him, pitching a no-no, basically almost a perfect game for Hunter Green, and yeah, everybody just really didn't do anything on the Cubs yesterday. Ian Happ did reach on a walk, but that does not count towards total bases, so we took the L on that one. Took the L on George Kirby as well. Took the over 34.5 fantasy score. Finished the game with 5. He got rocked in that game. Didn't really see that outburst coming from the Pittsburgh Pirates, but man, that is baseball for you. So took the L right there. Our lone wins came from Charlie Blackmon going over total bases and over, not over, but hitting a home run yesterday. So checking the box on that four-bagger swagger call. Good to get one for this week. It was getting a little sweaty there. I didn't know if we were going to get a four-bagger swagger this week, but we got one with Charlie Blackmon. So 1 and 2 on the day. Looking to build off our little bit of momentum yesterday with that four-bagger swagger call. I got some plays over on Prizepicks for you. I got some plays over on Thrive Fantasy for you. So without further delay, let's transition over. And I want to spend about a minute going over our new partnership, new promo with Thrive Fantasy. All right, Thrive Fantasy, new partner of the channel. Here's what we got going on for you. So 100% first time deposit match for all new users up to $250. Use promo code Chavez or that link that you see on the screen. You can find that in the description below. Click it, deposit $25 or more. Set yourself up for a nice match there over on Thrive Fantasy. Also enjoy a bigger payout structure over on Thrive Fantasy. In addition to that, you'll have access to free squares. So as a new user, new sign up using promo code Chavez, take advantage of a free square. You can pair that up with one other play and almost guarantee a 3.2x your entry amount on your very first slip over on Thrive Fantasy. They're making it very easy and friendly to win money and to build bankroll. So again, use promo code Chavez. Take advantage of all this goodness only over on Thrive Fantasy. All right, here we are over on Prizepicks. Got a few plays that I want to talk to you about. Now, if you are pressed for time or just wish to not listen or watch this video in its entirety, here are the plays that we will be discussing in today's video. Now, if you want to know why I like these, or if you want to know why I like the over or under on this one, then stick around because we're about to break it down, starting with Josiah Gray. I like the over 4.5 pitcher strikeouts for him. Let's use props.cash to help us break this one down. All right, let's take a look at Josiah Gray's last 10 games. He's hit this strikeout prop in 5 out of 10 games. Now, I feel like he's a bit of a better pitcher on the road, going 4 out of the last 6 games and going over this strikeout prop. He's also averaging roughly 6 innings pitched in those games, giving him plenty of time to get this done for us. Now, even though that game yesterday was crazy, 12-2 was the final score. I mean, KC put up a lot of runs yesterday, but overall, I mean, on the season, they're not really offering a lot of stiff competition. Striking out at a super high rate, 25.1% whiff rate versus righties this season. That is 5th highest in the major league. So a lot to like here for Josiah Gray. Road splits look very good. Road numbers are strong. I like this a lot. Give me the over 4.5 strikeouts for Josiah Gray as prop number 1. All right, prop number 2. I want to talk about a pitcher fantasy score for Dean Kramer. I like the under on this one. I originally was on his pitching outs, and that got bumped down to 17. So we're going to go with his fantasy score here. I like the under on this one. We'll use props.cash once again to break this play down. All right, a few things to note with this play. Dean Kremer overall on the season, we can start with the strikeouts. You can see he's 4 for 10 over these games. Now, pitching at home is a much different story because Camden Yards is a very hitter-friendly ballpark. Even with those renovations, balls are still flying out. So, looking at his strikeouts initially, or looking at his strikeouts to start things off, gone over this prop 1 out of his last 5 starts at home. Outs, again, you know, it was at 17.5. Now I got bumped down to 17, but, you know, he's getting hit a little bit at home. Hits allowed, you can see, basically giving you 5 and above in each of those starts. And then earned runs, I mean, that's 15 earned runs in 5 starts, averaging 3 earned runs. So if we were to piece this game together for Kremer, I do think he gets you 5 strikeouts today. But does he go 6 innings? Even if he does go 6 innings, it gets you 5 strikeouts. That's 18 plus 15 is 33. 33 minus 9 for the earned runs, that's 24 right there. And then if he qualifies for that, you know, the quality start bonus, that gives him 28 fantasy score. So we're really hoping on him, banking on him not going 6 innings or actually giving up more than 3 earned runs today, versus a Texas Rangers lineup that is starting to swing hot bats, man. They got a lot of power in that lineup, a lot of bats that can do damage, like Marcus Semien, Corey Seager, Josh Jung. I mean, you know, Adolis Garcia can hit for power as well. So a lot of bats in that lineup that can do damage. I think they get to Kremer enough in this game, taking the under 27.5 fantasy score as prop number 2. All right, let's talk about some hitter fantasy scores here. Starting off with Anthony Rizzo, 7.0 hitter fantasy score. I like the over on this one. Let's once again use props.cash to help us break this one down. All right, if you're interested in using props.cash for your own research, feel free to stop on by the site. Use promo code THANKS25, take 25% off your first month. It is the #1 researching tool on the market. It is what I use to break down all player props, NBA, MLB, WNBA, CSGO as well. I mean, a lot you can do with this site, and it is what allows me to bring these videos to you each and every day with all of the information that I have. So again, thanks25. Use that promo code, take 25% off your first month over on props.cash. All right, Anthony Rizzo, we're going to look at his home stats here because hitting in Yankee Stadium is a little different than, you know, other ballparks. So over his last 10 games, gone over his hit prop, 8 out of the 10 games. Hits, runs, and RBIs looks strong as well, going over that in 8 out of his last 10 home games. Home runs, he has 3 over those 10 games. RBIs, he's giving you quite a bit of RBI production as well. Now, what makes me feel good about this prop, along with him playing at home in hitter-friendly Yankee Stadium, is his history versus Michael Wacha. 60 plate appearances, 400 batting average, 600 slug, 16 singles, 2 doubles, 3 home runs, and 7 RBIs. Hitter fantasy score, remember, everything counts towards hitter fantasy scores. All hits do, walks, being hit by a pitch, stolen bases. And remember, nothing counts against hitter fantasy score. So strikeouts, not hitting safely, you don't get deducted points for that. So we're only adding points to this. Rizzo is in a great position. Yankee bats have been a bit cold as of late. I think this could be a game where they start to heat up. Give me the over 7 hitter fantasy score for Anthony Rizzo as play number 3. All right, and for our final play of the day over on Prizepicks, we're going to talk about Pete Alonso hitter fantasy score. I like the over on this one, and I like him to get it done by way of home run because he is our 4-bagger swagger. Call of the day. Let's head back to props.cash and look at this together. All right, let's look at Pete Alonso versus Chase Anderson in his career. 12 plate appearances, only 2 hits, 1 single, 1 double. Nothing too crazy here with his slugging and batting average. However, Alonso's numbers versus right-handed pitchers this season is a bit of a different story. So 12 home runs. Loving the fact that he's still in Coors Field for this game. I think he's due after a very poor performance yesterday, going 0 for 4 with 1 strikeout. Nice bounce back spot for Pete Alonso today in Coors Field. I mean, overall, over his last 10 games, 60% hit rate and going over hits, runs, and RBIs. I mean, he's getting you basically one hit in every game if you look at the last 10 starts. And then home runs. I mean, he has 6 home runs in his last 10 games. That is heavy production here. Strikeouts, yeah, he'll strike out a little bit as well, but I mean, he's gonna hit for power. He's in course field. It doesn't get much hitter friendly than that. I like the over. 8.5 for Pete Alonso. Looking for him to bounce back and make it 2 days in a row. We get our 4-bagger swagger right, and both calls coming from Coors Field. Let's head on over to Thrive Fantasy. I want to show you a few plays that I like over there, and then we'll wrap this video up. All right, over on Thrive Fantasy, check out a few plays that I've already selected. Looking at Anthony Rizzo's hits, runs, and RBIs. Josh Jung, Marcus Semien. We talked about taking the under on Kramer's Fantasy. I think these are a couple of guys that can help make sure that he does not go over his fantasy score today. And then Josiah Gray, over 4.5 strikeouts. We're getting the same line on Thrive as we are Prizepicks. Spencer Steer, over hits, runs, and RBIs versus the Chicago Cubs. Looking for the Cincinnati Bats to keep it going today. So those are 5 player props that I like over on Thrive Fantasy. Again, you can put these in a slip and go for that 20.2x your money, or you can pair any one of these up with a free square by using promo code Chavez and almost guarantee 3.2x your entry amount only over on Thrive Fantasy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for today's video. Drop me a comment below. Let me know what you like on the board as well as your thoughts on these props. As always, thank you so much for your support and helping this channel get bigger as we've crossed over 5,000 subs and have our eyes on the prize and aim for 10,000 subs by the end of the year. Thank you all so much for everything that you allow this channel to do. Best of luck to you all today. Should you tail any of these plays, let me know in the comments. And until tomorrow's MLB player prop video, Chavez is